Within the realm of responsive design, even if we take the approach of mobile first, there's still two basic approaches to getting things laying out properly in the browser. The first is by using set breakpoints for specific sizes. And most of the times, these align to a desktop size, a tablet size, and a mobile size. And you stick to these 3 breakpoint sizes and don't really worry about the sizes in between them. A lot of times this means that you're going to use a fixed width for this site and then add extra padding to the sides of the site to fill up any extra space before it gets to the next breakpoint, and then you expand the width of the core of the site. Now this approach allows you to fit within the constraints of having 3 different mockups very easily. So if you have a mockup for mobile, tablet, and desktop, and you set breakpoints, and you only have 3 set breakpoints, that simplifies things quite a bit. Specifically, it avoids the problem of having intermediary breakpoints between the established ones where you have to get client approval for how the site looks. Maybe they reduce their browser size a little bit and see that the layout is a little strange, and that then becomes a point where you might have to spend more time than you intended on a specific part of the layout. Now the other approach I've heard referred to as expand the browser until it starts to look bad, which can also go the other direction if you're starting with a desktop version first rather than a mobile version first, which is start decreasing the size of the browser until things start to look bad, and then you add a breakpoint to tackle that specific problem. In this kind of scenario, the breakpoints aren't universal, and they don't follow any particular pattern. You just set those different breakpoints for different parts of the layout when those specific parts start to look bad. So this is the approach that we're going to use as we lay out our site. Again, we're in a position where we don't have a mobile, tablet, and desktop mockup that we have to match up against. And so if we take the approach of adding breakpoints only where we need them, we have the potential to reduce the amount of work that we need to do. Okay, so we've talked a lot about different possibilities. We've established what approach we're going to take, and while if you're new to this, it may not make a whole lot of sense, you'll start to see what I mean as soon as we start applying these techniques practically. So let's start doing that.